Hey guys, Grill Sergeant here, and today we're going to season some cast iron skillets. Let's start the show. All right, I got a set of cast irons I need to season in, and we're gonna be doing it on the Weber Genesis. Now these are new cast irons, so the first thing I'm gonna do is basically wipe them down and wash them off with soap and water. That will be the last time soap ever hits these cast irons. And then what we're gonna do is to throw them on the grill to dry them off. And I'm gonna preheat the grill to high. Now I got lucky and all of my cast irons actually fit on my grill, so we can basically do this all in one go, all right? All right, so these are basically washed down with soap and water and ready to go on the grill. The grill is hot right now. What I like about these Weber Genesis is these things heat up so quick. So what we're gonna do is open this up. And what I like is this is basically just big enough to store everything. Now, I did learn my lesson and I am wearing really thick grilling gloves because last time I pre-seasoned my flat top griddle, burned the crap out of my finger. So I'm playing it safe. We are storing these facing down so that way it basically can dry and there's gonna be no pool of water at all. We're gonna leave it on high and with a closed lid for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, I'm gonna turn the burners down to low. When the cast iron is just cool enough to touch with gloves on, that's when we're going to apply our first coating of oil. So it's been 15 minutes. So now we're going to set the burners to low. And we'll check back on these in about 15 minutes. So a little update, when I had cooled them down, even on the low setting, they were still too hot to handle. So what I did is I basically turned off the burners and waited another 5 to 10 minutes. And now they're still very warm, but they are cool enough to start handling right now. So what I'm gonna do is basically take a little oil, and again, you don't wanna use a lot, and then basically just start rubbing it and working it into the pan, just a little at a time. And you basically want to coat all sides of the skillet. So we're basically just gonna start rubbing it all over, just getting every square inch. And the trick is you want to be very frugal with the oil. You do not want to basically overuse the amount of oil that you use. And we do want to get the handle as well. Okay, and then once that's done, we're basically going to place that back, and now I'm going to grab the next one. All right, now with all of them having just a very nice coating on them, what we're going to do is basically close this back, turn the burners on high, and for another 15 minutes. So it's been 15 minutes on high. Ooh, these bad boys are looking good. Beautiful. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm basically gonna kill the burners and we'll check back in on them in about 15 minutes. All right. Now that these are pretty much cool enough to handle, we're going to lay down our second coating of the oil. Now, what we're gonna do is close it back again, turn it on high, and check back in 15 minutes. So the question now is, how many times do I need to coat my cast iron? And you're gonna find ranges from 1 to 5. I'm gonna do about 3 to 4, just depending on what I'm trying to feel is basically when it's cooled off the surface of it. If it feels just nice and slick, you're pretty much good to go. If it does feel sticky when you touch it, like it's like kind of tacky or sticky, that does mean that you did use too much oil. Just to reiterate, just use a nice thin coat of oil. And so yeah, so we'll check back in and we'll just keep on doing this process until they come up very nice. Oh man, the color on those bad boys is looking good. All right, let's see if they're hot right now. Only kidding. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is kill the flame and we'll check back on in about 15 minutes. Round 3, fight. Now let's turn it on high and check back in 15 minutes. All right, let's look at this bad boy. Ooh, good Lord. I think those are ready. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill the burners, let these cool down, and we'll check them out. All right, these are now cooled off and properly seasoned in. I can't wait to start cooking on these things. I want to give a special thanks to Kent from Daddy Dutch Barbecue. He was basically my tech support and just making sure that I seasoned these in right. Can't wait to start cooking on these things. Thanks guys for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next show. Cheers guys. Grill Sergeant out.